What's good, Odison MC fam? If you don't know who it is, it's that boy R-Dis. Okay, so for my lead heads, man, this is what I got. I've done Dazed and Confused. I did a 3-part on the, that concert they had in the Garden. So I did it. And it was a 3-part series. It was great. Actually, oh my God, that performance. The one thing I could say is, okay, so usually when I do Led Zeppelin, last 2 times, they block it, but just in certain countries. Then they say you can't get paid on it or whatever. That's fine. I don't care because I'm trying to bring y'all the content y'all want. So, what happened this time was they blocked it completely. Not just in certain countries. I mean, just completely. It said it is not coming out, which was kind of odd to me because I'm like, I already did this concert. Why didn't it get blocked then? But it is what it is. But you guys wanted it, so I went around looking at people's, to see, not looking at them, but just looking at their thumbnails. And I was like, okay, let me see which Dazed and Confused everybody else is reacting to, and they're allowing it. So I seen this. Well, this is what I seen on the for the cover art. So I'm like, hey, you know what? Let me look that up and let me scroll down and then go through it and then find it. And hopefully this one gets put through. I guess I'm fortunate because, there's other people that I must have tried the ones that I've gotten to do and you guys gotten to see and they didn't. So, I mean, it's sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. I mean, it just depends up to the algorithm at the time, I guess. So let's get into it. Let's see if it's different than the concert. I'm assuming it is. The concert was a half an hour, and this is a total of... Oh, wow, this is actually pretty... Oh, that's cool, though. It's 6 minutes. You know how today's attention span is just... It's dumbed down to 1 minute and 50 seconds to 2 minutes, and it's basically a chorus recited in auto-tune. So, oh my God, it's just horrible. All right, so let's get into it. Let's see what they're doing on this. I'm pretty sure it's going to be phenomenal because it's actual studio. You know what I mean? I mean, the way they sounded in concert just was, whoo. I wish I had the visuals, but I guess we can all I guess we all have them in our head because after watching that once, you'll never forget it. That's just unforgettable performance. So let's get into it. Ooh. Okay, that's how it did start. I love that. Yeah, because it started with that bass.
Been dazed and confused
that
for so
voice,
long,
though.
it's not true.
Let's go.
Wanted a woman, never bargained for you.
Wow.
Lots of people talking, few of them know. Soul of a woman was created below. Yeah.
Did he say soul of a woman was created for love? Let me see if this has the lyrics on it. Please have the lyrics on the bottom. Show. Man, unfortunately it doesn't, but yeah, it sounded like he says soul of a woman was created for love. Correct me if I'm wrong. Put it in the comments what he actually said. If that's what it sounded like to me, I'm going to rewind it and try it one more time.
Lots of people talking, few of them know. Soul of a woman was created below.
I can't get it. I like that though. I know people sample this part. I'm sorry, you guys are going to hear a lot of pauses. I'm a reaction channel, and this is what I do. I try to break down the music, and I apologize if I do it too much, but that's just what I do. So I noticed there's a lot of soul, there's a lot of jazz, there's a lot of rock, there's a lot of roll, and I was told and actually brought aware that, rock and roll and metal are not the same. That's what somebody told me in the comments. So because I said I have heard some rock, or whatever, and I said Metallica, and they said no, Metallica is metal. So I guess there's a difference, and I completely understand somebody pointing that out because I get upset. I don't get upset, but I make sure that I try to help people when they get confused with certain things in hip hop and stuff like that. It's like, no, that is not hip hop. That is pop, or that is this. That is not hip hop. So you know, like a lot of stuff that's out today is not hip hop, but it's under that category, but it is not that. So I get it. I do get it, and I apologize. I'm new to this whole genre. I mean, I've heard some stuff. I'm pretty sure, like, I mean, I know hip hop and just other genres have, you know, taken stuff from the rock and roll era and stuff like that and sampled it. I'm pretty sure I heard a lot of this stuff, but just never knew where it came from. So that's going to be pretty dope, because I'm going to do a whole thing where, you know, certain songs are from, which should be cool because some people don't know that. So I'm going to do that, like where certain hip hop songs are from. You guys should stay tuned for that. You guys might enjoy it too, because like, oh, wow, they did that, you know, or they did this, you know, see how many people actually did take from, you know, from these bands that you guys love so much. No, let me not say take, I apologize. We're influenced, because obviously they liked something about it to use it in their own, you know, in their own way. I love that down.
You hurt and abused, telling all of your lies. One ride, sweet baby, Lord, how they hypnotize. Sweet little baby, I don't know where you've been. Gonna love you, baby. Here I come again.
Oh! Ooh, that right there, I know it's been taken. Wow, this is... Wow, that drummer is no joke. Oh, hold the tape. Talking about drummers, there's another guitarist I know. All right, so in that video, the one that I did, the breakdown, I asked, and please tell me, who is the guy that, all right, so I was like, there's like so many styles that they put into the music. So basically, I mean, I heard one riff and another one. I mean, they just went into so many different styles when they were playing. They just switched the tune, the vibe, the melody. I'm like, oh my God, another flow, another change. And it just was just so fluent. It was like water. And I'm like, yo, these guys are no joke, like the way they just switch it up. So then there was a guitarist that he went over to the drummer and said, come on. You know, like he was egging him on. And the drummer was like, all right, and just started doing his thing, and then it switched up the whole tempo. Everybody followed his lead, and no, it's just like they work so in sync together because their backs were turned. They didn't even see this guy egging this guy on, so you could tell it was something that he did or something before that nobody, like, it wasn't really meant for, you know, to be put out yet or at that time. You know, it was just something he was probably working on, but he's just like, go ahead, just do it. You know, you could tell what they were talking about. And the way he was like, go ahead. And he's like, all right, whatever. And then he just started going off. And then they just picked up right there like they knew. But they didn't know. That's the thing. Their backs were turned. These two just were having their own conversation while these two were doing their thing. And it just, that part right there blew my mind. But who is that guy with he's another guitarist. I thought, the first time I seen him, I thought he was the guy on the keyboard. You know, he was on the keys. I thought. But I don't know. I could be wrong. You know, from Stairway to Heaven, I think he might have been that guy, but I'm not sure. But there was another guitarist. It was not the gentleman that was, you know, that with the black hair that just, you know, rocks it out and kills it. So who is that guy? Can you guys please put that in the comments? Because I just love that part, man. Man, you know what? Maybe I should, you know, oh, no, but they'll probably block it just for that one, for that one visual. So I ain't even going to touch that. But yeah, definitely please let me know.
Every day I work so hard, bringing home my heart and pain. Try to love you, baby, but you push me away.
It's
Don't know where you're going, only know just where you've been. Sweet little baby, I want you again.
Oh, I love that part. I love that part. See, here you go, another change. Another change. Yo, this is crazy. It sounds different though. Yo, you hear the different tempos? This guy could sing, man. He could sing. Sounds like the woman in here, though, is a heartbreaker. See, that's two different guitars. The bass and the wah. It's gotta be. Yeah, that's two different guitars. Who's that other guy? Oh, and you know why I'm so upset? Because I had like a whole thing because I seen him. He took out the violin piece and he literally was gonna man, I'm just so upset. Oh, whatever. I'm just gonna say I was just so excited, man, because I thought you guys were really gonna enjoy it. I did it like, I made it where the next I cut it right before I could tell a great part was gonna happen, and I stopped. So I stopped where he took out the violin. I'm like, he's gonna kill, he's gonna do this again. It would have been just, man, because it was gonna be 3-part series because by the length of it and how much I talk and intervene with the music and just how I give my input. You know what I mean? So it just, oh man, whatever. But this is great. This is great. See, another change. Another one. Wow. That drummer's going on. Ooh. He's making that guitar sing. That is not easy. What? What? Yeah. Ha ha. Yo, they're going off. How can you not get amped? Another change. Oh, he's going up. That's the way they do that. That's crazy. Yeah, how they switch up tempos. I mean, in and out of lanes. I mean, they take it from here all the way down here, then back all the way up there, then back all the way over here, then all the way over there. And they do it without it sounding like it's all over the place and messy. It just sounds like it goes, man. They skip like 3 speeds and it just works. And then the tempos are completely different. I don't know if people are catching that. These tempos are just not, I mean, this is not that and that is not this. But it all sounds like it goes together. It just, because they make it sound that flawless. They make it flow that well. It just flows. It flows. And it's just, I don't know. I really don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to explain it. I mean, if I speak you know what I'm saying? Instrument jargon, I would know, but I don't. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, I just love it.
Dazed and confused for so long, it's not true. Won't let a woman never bargain for you.
Ooh.
Take it easy, baby, let them say what they will. Don't wax so much when I send you the bill.
I love this part, man. Another change. That is crazy. Oh, it's a... Yo. I'm not going to lie. This is one of those bands I literally vibed out. All right, so normally I'm waiting for the end to come on a reaction and I'm like anticipating it. This is one of those bands, it's like, dude, it just started, but it didn't. It started like a half an hour ago. And you're just so, it's because of the changes. Their changes are just crazy. Dude, how the hell didn't I know about this band? Hey, man, I guess it happens to everybody, I guess, man. Like, how the hell? Like, I was really that... Shoot, I was dazed and confused. Damn, man. But hey, just to let you know, man, this woman sound like she a heartbreaker. Like, she just got this guy a mess. I like it, though. They made like a little movie or something like that called Dazed and Confused, but it was more about Pink Floyd. I heard of Pink Floyd. I don't know if I ever heard their music, but I heard the name. I heard their name Slayer. I heard the name. I mean, these are all names. I'm not saying these are all equivalated to each other. I'm just telling you things that I've heard just in case. I heard there's some, but I'm pretty sure that I don't remember their names, but I heard of some, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, yeah, of course I heard of Hendrix. There's more. I mean, it's just not coming to my head, but I wasn't like huge into rock and roll, but I'll tell you right now, you know, like I said, especially the state of the music, the genre that I love is in, it's just, this is a breath of fresh air, and I've always loved live instruments. I've never really been into rock and roll just because it wasn't, I grew up around something different. I mean, don't get me wrong, I heard it, I had friends that listened to it, but the vibe that I always heard was something different, so that's what I gravitated to, you know what I mean? You gotta mind you, I was born in the South Bronx, you know what I'm saying, where hip-hop was right there, man. So that's what was going on. There wasn't a lot of people out there trying to, do that. At the time I was growing up. At the time I was growing up, a lot of people was rapping, and that's what they was, that's what they was doing. So that's what I seen, So that's what I gravitated to. If there was people out there with, guitars playing, that's where I would have been gravitated to. But it is, it is what it is. Anyways, man, this was real dope. I really, really, really like it. I really, really like this band, man. I really do. We're going to get into other bands, too. I don't want to just keep it just one way. I mean, we could switch it up. I mean, I'll definitely go through all of the discography because you guys continue to show that you guys want it. Every time I drop something, you guys thumbs it up. You guys are heavy in the comments. So we could definitely continue revisiting this. And even if not, even if it becomes where this just teeters off, I'm going to listen to it myself, and just to get to know them, because I think they're a great band and they're great to know about, because I just think that, honestly, to tell you the truth, I think if in hip hop or whatever you're in, I think this should be one of the bands that you should know if you want to be in any type of music, just because of the way they did it, the way they did their thing, the way they capture their audience. I mean, like I said, it's like, wow, it's already over, because you don't want it to be. But it is what it is. You know what I mean? It's got to end sometime. The party's got to end. Like right now, the party's got to end. So, thanks. I appreciate y'all. I really, really do appreciate y'all. If you're new to the channel, make sure to comment, subscribe, hit the thumbs up so that we know to do more of this content, that this is the type of content that you're into. The more thumbs up we get, the more comments we get, the more activity goes on, and then the more YouTube. Oh, that's King. He's a big dog. So we know that this is what you like and this is what you're into, and we could put out more of this content. So anyways, the original link to that video will be in the description below. Go over there, check that out. Get them views up. I'll be that boy artist. Peace.